before we wrap things up.
Mm.
Uh,
Mhm.
Black Myth Wukong. Actually, no, it's not
Oh,
out.
yeah.
It's not out yet, but reviews are out because it
It's
comes
about
out.
to.
Yes,
Yeah.
it comes out soon, and it's not. So they've been saying from the beginning it's not a Souls like, but a lot of people kept thinking it was. But the combat is basically like an action game, but combined with like the difficult boss fights of like the bosses are basically built like Souls bosses, but the combat is like
Mm.
an action, like a hack and slash. Um,
Everybody's saying it's like Neo, if you remember that game.
mm, yeah, but
Yeah.
Neo's weird. Neo makes me afraid for the future Ninja Gaiden because I'm like, I I would like because it's made by the same team and they haven't made a
Right.
new Ninja Gaiden because they're too busy making Neos and Wolongs and was it Rise of Ronin, and I'm like, just make a
Right.
goddamn Ninja Gaiden 4, goddamn it. But I don't like the way those games play. So
That's real.
I'm hoping that Ninja Gaiden 4 doesn't play like those games and it instead plays like a Ninja Gaiden game. I'm real afraid.
Right.
I want them to take the level design of those games and put into Ninja Gaiden 4, but I'm
Mhm.
I'm concerned that they might make the combat like those games as well, which ultimately I would still play it, I would still enjoy it, but it wouldn't be
But you'd be
what I
mad about
want.
it. Yeah.
Um
That's real.
but yeah, this game has like the way that the combat works is you mostly do a bunch of light attacks to build up this bar that lets you do either enhance your light attacks or do heavy attacks that are really cool. And all the
Oh.
animation is just really good. And there's this move that I've seen in a lot of trailers and seen in these reviews where like he extends his staff while he's on top of it and then it goes into the air and then he flips it over while he's in the air and then slams it down and it's so good. And I'm just like,
Ooh.
man,
That sounds sick.
if only I wanted to play this game. I don't. Maybe if it's on like super sale, I'll check it out. But like
Uh-huh.
it's not. I'm not interested enough to want to buy it at full
That's
price.
real.
But the combat looks so cool though. But everything else just doesn't interest me. About the game, I
Mm.
do like Journey to the West. I like the
Mhm.
setting and stuff, and the bosses look cool. But just I don't know something about it. Just it just doesn't interest me as much as I'll watch people play it though. I'm sure it'll be really fun to watch people play.
Oh,
Um,
for sure.
but I want this game to do well so that this studio can just make more games. But also, you know, based on
Yeah.
the reviews, the game is damn near a boss rush basically, whereas like
Uh,
which is interesting take on this type of game.
mhm.
And you know, if it does well, which I think it will, and the reviews are good. Like it has its flaws, but people are giving it like it has essentially. It's, at the end of the day, it's probably going to have a solid 8 when all the reviews are out. Because most reviewers are giving it like an 8 or maybe a little bit over an 8. Um, so you know, if this game does as well as it seems like it will, this studio will make more
Mhm.
games. Which this is a Chinese developer. What do you call it? Game Science is the name of the studio. You know, they'll make more games and more games like this that you know they'll learn from the mistakes made in this game that a lot of reviewers talk about in terms of
Mhm.
just the level layout and how it's sometimes too linear and the fact that it's a boss rush and things like that. Um, and make better games in the future. And I'm excited to see what this studio does in the future because this game looks cool and I'll enjoy watching people play it.